What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. On behalf of Brit, if you're new here, welcome. I'm Brittany, and today we are doing episode 9 of my Life as a Braider series, where I pretty much just give advice to new braiders or share information with anyone who's interested in learning about protective styling. So again, this is episode 9, and today's topic is Amazon must-haves Braider edition, where I'll pretty much be sharing with you guys any tools or equipment that I have purchased off of Amazon since being a braider that could help you be more successful or just add convenience into your lifestyle. More so if you're a home braider than anything, I feel like all of this equipment is very useful, very affordable. This video is strictly tools and equipment. I won't be sharing any products in this video. I do have a video on this channel in this particular series, Life as a Braider. If you go to my playlist and hit the Life as a Braider series episode 2, I share all of the products down to the edge controls, the braiding waxes. I even talk about tools, combs, specific types of combs I like to use. Everything is in episode 2. For episode 9, yes, there are a lot of products that I use that are in that video that you can purchase off Amazon, but this is like my Amazon favorite. These items I feel like can save you some money and add convenience to your life.
We're like diamonds in the sky. I knew that way, babe. Come one right away, oh right away. At first sight, I felt energy of sunrise.
The very first thing that I want to tell you about that I purchased off Amazon was the 120 spool, I believe, braiding rack that I currently have. This braiding rack is awesome. They have shorter ones that you can just sit on your nightstand, sit on a table next to you, but you have to rack it over and over again. The ones that you get out of the hair store are normally 60 spools for like $15 maybe. This 120 spool rack is twice the size. In most cases, the 120 spool rack can get you through a full appointment just by racking it once or twice, depending on how long the braids are. I spray painted mine purple. It came wooden. I went and got some spray paint, made it my own, and I've showed it to y'all in vlogs, and again in that video I talked about tools and essentials in, but it is a Amazon favorite, an Amazon must-have. If you are a new braider and you don't own a braiding rack, please go purchase this braiding rack. It's perfect. Right now I use it for travel purposes. I ended up getting my braid bestie that has 250 spools. So the 120 spool braiding rack that I'm suggesting to you all now rides in my trunk. It goes with me everywhere for travel appointments, and it comes in handy for that. The second thing that I want to suggest to you all is my little kettle. This is also something I've discussed with y'all in videos. It is something I purchased off Amazon maybe 2 years ago now at the top of the pandemic in 2020. And for the past 2 years, it has made my life so much easier because this kettle has saved me time. You just put the water in there. You let it sit for 2 minutes. It only takes about 2 to 3 minutes for it to come to a boil. It'll light up when it's boiling. The light will click off once the water is hot and ready to go. It's used mainly as a tea kettle or like to brew water for drinks. But of course I use it for braids. It has enough height to it to where the client isn't having to move their head back. It's light enough for you to bring it to the client's head once it's filled up with water. Like, I love it. The third Amazon must-have that I want to suggest to you all if you are a new braider and need more practice is a mannequin head. I believe it is mandatory for any new braider. I did this style and this mannequin's head months ago, and I hate that I haven't taken it out yet because I wanted to show you guys the texture of the specific mannequin that I have. Her hair is like a silkier texture. I personally got it for myself because at first, like in my earlier years of braiding, I had a tough time braiding like silkier, relaxed textures. And in my opinion, once I got a grip of that, a hold of that, and got into the swing of working with relaxed hair, every other style of hair or every other hair type became easier to braid. That was just personally my struggle. So when looking for a mannequin, I purchased one with silky hair. So I will link the specific mannequin that this one is down below. She has long, smooth hair as if it was relaxed or blow dried. But they also sell coarse hair, which 90% of my clients are natural, or even if they do get relaxers, it's once or twice a year. So their hair is mostly thick, coarse. And if that's the hair type that you normally come in contact with and you're going to be working with for the most part, it is important that you get most of your practice on coarser hair textures. So purchase the Mannequin that I'll also link below, or suggest to you all, that has thicker hair that will resemble more of a client that will actually sit in your chair. I just had to get the hang of working with silkier hair. Attaching weaves to silky hair to me was a nuisance at one point. Now I glide like any other hair texture because I have this girl right here, mahogany. So yeah, get you one of each. Honestly, if you're a new braider, Mannequins normally run you from about $20 to $30 a piece. $60 on 2 different Mannequins is a good investment. The next topic that I want to discuss with you all when it comes to Amazon must-haves is capes and aprons. The first thing that I want to show y'all that I feel like every braider should have is a cape. They have all different types of capes, but this is the one that I have. And it has this little scrunchy part. You stretch it, it can go around anyone's neck. You clamp it in the back, and this is good. I mainly use it if I'm snipping those flyaways. When I'm finished with braids, I'll use it if I'm doing a takedown. A lot of my clients come to me for touch-ups, so after 3 weeks they'll come to me to get the front of their head touched up, and there's a lot of buildup where they're using edge control or grease or mousse, and all of that stuff is just caked up in there, or they may have very flaky scalp. So I'll put this cape on when I'm doing the takedown and doing that dry shampoo routine. Then put the new braids in, and any like residue or like shedding or dandruff that comes out or fall onto this cape, I can take it outside, shake it, wash it, and it won't get all over their clothes. When they walk out with those fresh braids, they don't have to worry about dandruff and hair residue, shedded hair, anything on their clothes. I love this. I want to get one for my kid clients, but this one works for all ages, honestly. It's a one size fit all. It's very long, and I love her because her hair is braided, and I just felt like it went with what I do. Next, we're going to talk about aprons. The first apron that I want to suggest to you is one that I've been using for maybe like the past 4 or 5 years. I'm crazy about it. It has pockets. It's very convenient if you're not a braider who has a stand like me, or a bunch of shelving, or like tables nearby, like a whole bunch of areas to store your stuff. This apron is perfect because you can put your scissors in here, your combs in here, you can clip your different hair clips and tools to it. It's blingy. It was purple. I love it. It was gifted to me, and it's awesome. Right now it's MIA, y'all. It's lost. I can't find it. I would have liked to show it to y'all now on video, to show you the pockets, kind of put it on and show you how I work in it, but I'm sure I have some footage somewhere in it that I can show you guys. If not, I will show you how it looks on the website. Love, love, love that apron. It is cotton, I want to say. I wash it all the time. I love it. Right now it's just missing. It's probably in my trunk, honestly. This second one was just gifted to me for Christmas this past Christmas from my mom, and I love this one. It doesn't have any pockets, but I'm crazy about it, and I always get compliments on it the past few months that I've had it. Because of the little quote it has on it. It says, "Never mind my hair, I'm doing yours." And this is so me, because 80% of the time when my clients walk through the door, I'm looking jacked up. I never ever hardly do my hair on a day that I'm booked with hair appointments. It's no reason. Like, I'm styling you. Why do I have to be extra cute? Hairstylists, if you know, you know. Like, we put ourselves last. But this was perfect. My mom got me to the T. I love the material. It's easy to wipe off when sprays, oil sheens, and grease get on it. It's easy to just Lysol, wipe off when I'm Lysoling and spraying different things and cleaning with different things. It's just like water resistant, so it wipes right off. I love it. I wouldn't say this one is one size fit all. It's pretty short, but it's very, very cute. The next thing that I want to suggest to y'all are my little cubbies for my little cubby system. I used to have it out in my living room where I do hair. Now I have it in my bedroom because I have my braid bestie out in the living room now. But this particular cubby system is awesome. The cubby system itself, like the actual shelf, I think I got from Big Lots or somewhere, but the cubbies that go in it, I got from Amazon, and they are awesome. They're perfect for storing hair. If you have extra packets of hair, you can fold them down in there. They fit a good amount of stuff. Hella oil sheen, sprays, mousses. Like my cubby system, those 6 little things that I have carry a bunch of stuff. The stuff that I don't want seen, the stuff that can really make my area look cluttered at time. I love having these cubbies because I can tuck the stuff in there, push it away, and if it's not organized at the time, it doesn't matter because it's hidden. Like, I can just push it into the hole and not worry about it until I get time to organize it. The reason why I'm really crazy about these, and I feel like they're a must-have, because you get a whole 6-pack for a very affordable price. And I just think that any home stylist should have a cubby system. I just believe that it makes your area look organized even if it's not. The next thing that I want to suggest to you guys are my salon mats. I don't know what you actually call these, but when I go through my order history and I put them on the screen or link them down below, you'll see the actual title of them. They're carpet protectors though, and I ordered 2 of them. They came in a 2-pack, or like 2 for 1 price. And they're like these little rugs or mats that you roll out, and I use them to put my chairs on top of. This is what my client sits on top of and what I stand on when it's time to braid. So all of that shedding, that canker line that can sometimes get in a carpet, and it's time to vacuum, and your vacuum is sucking up hair. And I broke a few vacuums dealing with hair getting in the carpet and trying to get it up. These mats, hair gets all over it every single day, and all I have to do is sweep it up because it's plastic. Like, the hair just moves around it. I love that. I love it when it's time for dipping. Before I had the mats and I was dipping hair, when the water would leak after removing the kettle away, that extra dripping that would come from the hair, it would get in the carpet. Then I'm stepping all over it, client after client. I'm having to walk over wet carpet. It's mushy right there. It was bad. Then I started putting sheets down, and I'm like, Brittany, let's get mats. So I got the mats. Now if water drips from the client's hair, it falls onto the mat, and I just dry it up with a towel. Same thing with the hair. Everything can just be cleaned, and that's my main thing. Keeping the area clean, protecting the carpet, keeping the carpet clean. So they have the little grips at the bottom. You just place those down on the floor, and they make my life so much easier. The next Amazon must-have that I want to suggest to you all is something like a toolkit. I'll put it on the screen because I'm not going to say I don't have the items in my possession. It's just that the way my life is set up, combs are all over the place, clips are all over the place, brushes are all over the place, and I would have had to nitpick and pick through stuff just to pull the kit together to bring on camera to show y'all. So I'll just show y'all on the screen. I purchased this kit maybe 3 or 4 times. You can never have too many combs or brushes. I have a kit like this in my car that I take with me to travel appointments, and a kit like this at home that I've like I said, repeatedly replaced. You get about 12 items. I want to say 2 precision combs, 2 brushes, 2 edge combs. Y'all know we lose those a lot. And about 6 or 8 clips. Altogether, maybe 12 items in this package for, I want to say, $6.99 or $7.99. The last 2 times I purchased it, it had went up $1. So it might be at $8.99 now, but that's still cheap, or still affordable for 12 items. If you go into the hair store, you're going to pay about $1 or 50 cents for a precision comb. You're going to pay about $1 or $2 for a rough brush to, you know, brush through. Y'all will see the type of brush that I'm referring to. The edge combs itself are like $1 or $2 depending on the store, and clips itself for a whole pack can be about $2 to $3. So to get all of those in one package for $7 or $8, to me, it's a win-win. You can go on there and purchase it as many times as you want. They come in different colors. I can't remember the other colors that they come in because I always just go straight in and get the purple set when I feel like I need to get some things or re-up on it. But yeah, y'all see me a lot of times in my vlogs going to the hair store, getting scrunchies, getting clips, getting brushes. So I'm not going to say I don't ever run to the store to get things. I love actually going into the hair store to pick out these sorts of things. But if you're someone who doesn't have a car or doesn't always have the time to rip and run to the hair store, or you just rather have a full kit, you don't like the shop, you don't want to be in the store going from aisle to aisle looking for clips, looking for brushes, looking for edge combs. Sometimes the edge combs are at the counter, the regular combs are on a whole other aisle. This particular package is perfect. Last but not least, the piece of equipment that I want to show you guys is my ring light. I'm currently using it to film this video, so the lighting might change when I show it to you, so give me just a second. This bad boy right here, she is adjustable. She can get about 6 feet tall. Right now I have her adjusted down to 3 feet. She's just sitting on my bed giving me some extra lighting while I'm recording. Of course, I mainly use it for YouTube when I'm filming videos like this or vlogging or anything like that. That source of light really helps and contributes to my videos. But for business wise, for braiders, I do feel like every braider should have a ring light. This one was very affordable. I can't remember what I spent on it. I want to say $27.99, $29.99, somewhere up in there. They have so many ring lights on Amazon, y'all, that range from anywhere from maybe the cheapest one might be $17.99 for a little, like, I think mine is a 9-inch. They may have a 6-inch ring that's cheaper, and then they go up to maybe $200 for the big ones that you may see your MUA use, or in the bigger salon suites or salons. They have so many, so you don't have to get this one, but I will link mine down below, and all of the related suggestions will pop up. But if you're starting out and you want to know one of the things that you may need that you're not thinking about right now, it's definitely a ring light. I don't know, just in these days and times, it hits when it's time for pictures, when it's time to photograph your work. This is what's gonna do it for you. And that's it, y'all. Y'all know Amazon has become the everything app. You can get everything off that app, from electronics to household stuff to beauty, lifestyle. Amazon now even delivers groceries to your front door. There's nothing you cannot find on that app. So everything that I use can be found on there, but I just wanted to share my favorites with you all. I wanted it to be a real short and simple video today. So those are my 8 or 9, I don't think I did 10, maybe like 8 or 9 must-haves that I feel like you should have. Love you, and see you in the next video.